Hello and welcome back to Factorio C-Lock. By the time you're watching this, I will have already played on Twitch and on YouTube Factorio 2.0 and Space Age together. But for the purposes of this series, as I mentioned several weeks ago, we're going to continue this in 1.1 until if and when, and possibly even after, depending on any changes, the mods are all updated to 2.0. So for the time being, at least, this will be a 1.1 playthrough, whereas the main vanilla Space Age series that's being streamed will be obviously a 2.0 Space Age series. Okay, so that business out of the way, we were working on a massive build to make a tiny amount of either gardens or the things that I can never remember the name of, the alien plant life samples, depending on which side we pull the things off of once there's an overflow, which I think, as I mentioned before, is going to be probably the plant life samples rather than the gardens. But this plan was done with gardens. This plan here modifies, or tells you how it modifies, to make the plant life samples. So we are working on our the polluted artificial fish water component now. We have obviously the most of it set up. We need to pin this, and then we can finish this portion and then move on to the next portion. So we had already planned to do this in some fashion like this, repeating this middle segment, or this two segment here out to make 20, and then the one over here. That'll repeat ad infinitum. We also have a liquefier turning some of the fresh water plus some of the meat into polluted fish water, and then we just need to figure out how to make the fresh water, or set up how to make the fresh water here. So we need 4 of the chemical plants. Those actually need to be separated because they are 2 inputs. Or we could do underground just to get them there. But 4 of those, that should be fine. Oh, I didn't bring the chemical plants down. I guess I should go get stuff. And the chemical plants and a hydro plant. But we also will need a lot more things too. Where am I at? 23. 23. What if I just take all of that? Gone. And then these, I can pick those up too. Okay, and then we just have the pre-seed and then the random items that we need to stuff into this too that we pulled out of the test build. And I'm sorry again about the darkness here. I hope it's okay vision-wise. I think it should be. But as always, the game trolls me. So these will produce, of course, this stuff, and I think we can just do straight pipe. Ollie, straight pipe. Like that, and then we just need to have salt water coming in and fresh water, and we're making the salt water from this saline, specifically, not salt water. So I think we could just do something like that, and then we'll need to do, of course, a build like this. Yeah, that should, well, no, let's do it down here. We'll put the saline down here, put the fresh water up there. Not you, not you, not you, not you. And then we'll dump, I think, the purified water out of here. I think that's the way to do this. So let's do that like this like that like this. We need a sink for 88.89, basically 90 purified water. That should be fine to be in 1 clarifier. So put that in here. You can sink all of that. If we end up needing some of that, we can always pull it off of there. But we had, I think there was a crazy surplus of purified water here. Yeah, 400. So sinking this small amount here is negligible compared to how much we're going to be sinking in total. Most of it's going to come from the acid production steps here. So one of those should sink that just fine at 90 per second, I think. Did these actually tell you how much they sink? I actually don't know. Other than crafting speed too? No, offhand. We could do, let me go back into the plan here. We could do this to figure out how much we want to sink of it. We can go there and go there. Oh, it tells us right there, though. This will sink 400 purified water every 5 seconds. Crafting speed of 2. Do I need to put that at the bottom? No. What does that not take from there? I don't get... The sync stuff never really works for me very well, so that's why I never include them in the plans. I just don't Doesn't seem like it works. But either way, that's 400. Crafting speed 2, so that's 400 every 2.5 seconds. So 80 per second is plenty fine. That's thinking 160 a second, so or 90 per second rather is fine. That's almost twice as this is almost twice as fast as it needs to be. So we'll be okay here. And then this just needs to have water coming in. Where else do we have water coming into this setup? Because that's only 150 of the 700. The rest is coming into acid and making some of this. And then some of that. Okay. That should probably be fine. We'll just run the water in kind of manually here. And then I think what I'll do is just take this pipe over here up to there. And that'll just be the connection in. And then however we connect the pipe into this is how we connect the pipe into this. This will also then, of course, connect to this pipe in some way. I'm not sure that this is the layout that I want. But this will connect in here in some way once we get all the pieces put together. So that takes care of that component. So now we have this one done. We have this one planned, although we only built one of them. We'll have to triplicate this and then set all the recipes properly. But again, that's assembly step, or that can be assembly steps. So I think that should be assembly step. We have also this here, which is turning fertilizer into alienated fertilizer. But we need the acid for that yet. And then we have to recycle the sulfuric wastewater, and we're going to have a sulfur output. We'll deal with that later. I think we should deal with, well, let's see, saline into that, which goes into these. Let's see, let's go ahead and deal with the acid next, I think. That one, and pin that, please. This just takes in water, which is kind of nice, you know. It's going to output a whole bunch of purified water. And then we'll have some hydrogen we need to vent. And we'll have hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide coming out. So the final step here is a chemical plant. And that's being fed by another chemical plant. And that's being fed by an electrolyzer. And this is one we looked at before as well. Actually, 2 electrolyzers. Ooh. In that case, you got to come down here, my friend. Something like that, maybe? Ish. And then this will go... That won't work. This needs to be shifted one way or the other. Either there, and then connect those directly. I think that's probably how I'm going to do it. This can connect in directly. These can go up here like this and like that. And then this goes there, and this goes here. They could be offset either direction. And then we need 4 of these. And they're going to be producing the salt water we need for this component, as well as some purified water that's going to go into there, and the rest get voided. So let's do 4 of these. Okay, and I think I'll offset this over here then somewhere to start with. But these are fine to put right next to each other like that. That's good there. That might be okay there. Let's start with that. We're going to want to have, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you, but this one. There and there. This will just be an extended one there, I think. And that'll go out to there. You don't get anything. You don't get anything. This gets moved over actually to there. And then these can go here. Like that. That's going to be a problem, though. That's a problem I can't handle. This tight, anyway. Do I want to just back this down by 1 more? Maybe. Can I offset it in one direction or the other to fix it? Yes, I can, actually. Let's shift it all 1 tile this way. This obviously needs to get replaced like that. You need to come into there and into, not there, but... No, then that makes this one line up. Okay, we might be stuck doing an extra space here. I don't think that I can do that without having those be aligned just by a little... Ooh, maybe like that. There. You go there, which means I'm probably going to do this. Will that work? That will actually work. This goes here. This goes away then. I knew there was a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. This goes over there. I think that'll work then. And then we just need to have That's totally what I want there. This one, that one, and this one. This water will go, purified water will go up here someplace. We'll feed from that. And then we just need to have an overflow on this system somewhere. And we could put that down here. It doesn't have to be up here. Although putting it up here might be better for other reasons, maybe. Do I want to adjust any of this other stuff now? Not without seriously messing everything up. So I don't think so. But I can put that the sink for the purified water, although this is producing gotta open it up to see how much. 306 every second, so actually that's 2 of these clarifiers, because each one can handle 160 per second. So we're gonna need more clarifiers, which I figured we would need. I just made what I had to get by with what I needed. I would have liked to have done that, but that's not going to work. I could just put them in over here. I think this would be fine. Let's do that. 2 of you. We need an overflow valve. Overflow, which I have a couple made. Totally planned. Totally planned. And then we just do a pipe to there. That'd be fine. You're going to need power. Actually, you're going to need power too. I guess I should have planned for that also. These are easy. I'm just going to do that. And then this. These guys, I think I can do one there and one there for these 2. I can do one up here. I can do one here in the middle. I'm going to have to connect that across like this, and I can do one up here. Do you get anything in? No. No. Oh, these have the output, though. That's something I didn't remember. That's something I didn't remember. In that case, I want to move this whole thing over to maybe to there. You can go here. You can go there. You don't need to come this way anymore at all. But then this needs to connect in like that. Or maybe something different with these then. Maybe I just... No, it doesn't matter. That's fine. It's fine like that. We could also move this valve there just for reasons. But it's fine like that. And then for here, the sodium hydroxide, of which we're making 0.667 per second. Those can just be put out like this into a box. At this point, just into a box, because we don't have a use for it. It's just going to have to go into boxes and get stored. Eventually, that might go into a warehouse or something, but for right now, it's fine like that. And then this should be good. This will output that acid, and we'll be connected up and ready to go. That's the, what is that, hydrochloric acid? Yes, hydrochloric acid. And then the next piece we want to work on is not clicking that button, but is instead, we could do this piece here, which is just a simple 8 algae farms, just simple 8 algae farms. For that, just pin it over here. That's going to need saline water, which, did I intentionally not include any saline for there? Is that because, oh, I remember that what that's for. I was going to feed that off of excess. Wasn't I going to feed that over here? Off of excess of this saline? Yes, that's what I was going to do. And we're going to belt over the... Or maybe I could pipe that over here. Either way, let's just go ahead and lay these out real quick. This should be easy to do. And I could even just do half and then do the other half. Because all we need is really just a pipe in the middle. And we can do the other half later. Power pole somewhere in the middle here. Can I go all the way? Yes, I can. And we'll just double that. And then these just need to output. Guess I could do them in pairs like this. They're going to output 10 altogether, so it's a little over 1 per second each. And I think what I'll do is just go all the way to the end with them, and then bring them together here in the middle. And then just do that, just side load it. And we'll just duplicate that as the output. That's easily enough done. Let's see, who's next? This one, which takes in that, plus some fuel, plus some ammonia, and makes this. This is the red algae processing. Six of these. Let me give this a little bit of thought before I jump in here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 of these. That could be like a direct feed here, like that. 2 of these, but really more like 1.5. I could just do these like that. Or I could put... I think that's fine. I was going to say I could put one input on in the middle, but I think doing them like this in vertical might be better, because then I can just bring the pipes in like... Well, I guess I should have just made it. It would have been faster. Like this. From either direction. The ammonia is obviously coming in from here. This one. That pipe right there. That's the ammonia pipe, and then this is the nutrient thermal... No, this is thermal water, right? That's the next piece here. That's going to come in, so that's probably good on this side. We need 5.3 of these, so 6 of these. We could even just do those... Ooh, we could even just do those as a straight line here, maybe. That's 6? Yeah. If I centered those nicely, like... Actually, maybe I do them off-center just a little bit, so that the inputs are correct here, or closer to centered here. That puts the... let's go down one more. Like that. That's 2 out. Actually, it doesn't matter. It's either way, it's the same. So I think actually I'm going to go back up one more. Just for no reason whatsoever. Those guys will do that. And then when we have those, we need to feed in from them 4 furnaces of these things. Which that means 3 of them are fed from 2 furnaces. So we'll do that. Just do direct insertion. They're going to be moving a very small amount of items, but I like to do direct insertion when I can. It's kind of fun to do. We'll do that, and this is obviously a kind of a direct insertion too. And that makes, from the brown algae, that makes, and some charcoal obviously, that makes this. Now, how to belt this in? That's, These are 1 apart. Can I? No. Okay. I think what I'll do with that is I can do... Maybe I do yellows here. Almost, but that might be enough. That would be, let's see, 10 divided by, or 11 almost divided by 4 is 2 point something. You could do 3.53. That would be fine. I flipped the wrong flip. 3.43. And then I would need to get fuel in here too, which this one would be easier to do. That one's a little bit harder. I could just make a couple of red belts. I mean, I have red undergrounds, but I could just make a couple here, or I could put this in. Everybody pretend with me that that is red, even though it looks yellow. I'll fix it afterward, and we can just bring the fuel in here. Something like that, and I'll just use 2 reds here just for the distance reasons. I think that's fine. We obviously don't need it for the quantity. We actually will need a yellow belt for these anyway, though, so let's put the yellow belts in here. So we'll need a yellow belt for that because it's 10.667, and I have a gray belt only carries 7.5. We need the yellow belt for this. That, and then these are direct inserted. That's good. This is getting brought in via pipe from somewhere. The red algae gets output at a rate of 4.2 per. So, or 4.2 together. So I think we can just do 2 arms there, 2 arms there, and 2 arms there. Obviously need power here, there, and here. Obviously need power in between then as well. You get to go here and here with maybe one in between. You can go there and there. And then we can go out to these, which are going to put 4 into... Wait a minute. 3 into 6. So that's easy 1 to 2. And they're going to flip 2.1 items each. So we can just do 2 inserter arms like that to each one. And that's fine. You go there, there, and there. Would have liked to have had it out there, but I think that's better anyway. So let's do that. And then these guys output into... wait, where does that go? Where does that go? Calcium carbonate goes with the acid and the polluted artificial fish water to make the fertilizer in this build that we haven't done yet. But it goes into... These all go into one thing, so I think these are going to get combined into a belt because of space reasons. And we'll just do it like that and have a belt out somewhere like this. 2. That'll output on that side. Actually, that's fine. Because that'll output on the right side. Always outputs on that side. And so that'll go on that side of the belt. And this one will come on this side of the belt. There, there, and there as well. And that should cover us for this. This will come out in whatever we need. That's 0.5 items. So we're good belt speed-wise here. And that takes care of that block. So then we have this one to work on. What else do we have to work on? And then the recycling of the sulfuric wastewater. Just fine. Actually, that could have been probably merged in with this. It could have been. And then that actually finishes us up. So let's go ahead and do this one real quick in this episode. And then we'll do the next episode, putting this all together. At least the next episode. And getting it spun up and we're starting to work. So let's pin this, which is what I intended to do. Let's find another spot to work in here. Like I said, we're just building the blocks out, and we'll work on more after that. 3 of you coming from 2 of these. We'll just do 2 of them together, or maybe one apart like that. Pipe, connecting them all together. That'll be fine. And then we have 2 of these also. And you're going to take... Okay, so you're going to take that goo from there. This goo comes from that goo. That is acid. So these could be either one way or the other. I don't really know which way I'd want to do this yet. Or I could do them across the top even. Maybe. Oh, let's see. Maybe I should do them across the top and bottom, actually. That might be better. There we go. So then let's just build this the old-fashioned way, because then I don't have to futz with it, finding it in my paste queue. There, 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 and there. And also that helps me not have to know which side I want to bring it in from. Oh, we ran out of pipe. Let's make some more. That's fine. And then these just go direct insert, and this is a solid item. So we'll output that. Let's see. 0.5 total. So we'll just do 1 arm each. It's plenty. This is goo, so it's fine. This is fertilizer input will come into here. We can just bring that in and then have a belt going out. Or we could do it on a single belt and have just a filter at the end. We could do that. Yeah, let's do that. We'll put a filter splitter here on the end. Oh, I'm getting achievements as well because I'm playing on a standalone version of the game. Right, and you're going to be the ongoing fertilizer, alienated fertilizer. English, Wally, right there. So just make sure the fertilizer comes in on the bottom side, and then these will do in and out, in and out, in and out. In and out. In and out. In and out. And that's fine, because it's only 0.8 of each per mission for all 3 machines together. So, a little bit of underrun there is perfectly fine. Or a little bit of extra, yeah, words, Wally. Words. That'll work. So we'll do that. And then we need to recycle that, finally, we need to recycle the sulfuric acid in here, and that can be this one. So that is one of these, taking in the sulfuric acid, which is coming out of... Wait, where is that coming out of? Did I miss a step? I very well might have. Oh, I missed this step, where we have 4 of these. That would be good. Wrong buttons. Wrong buttons. I missed a step. There we go. 4 of these down here, which are making the, maybe then I do this way. These will make this stuff like that, and then we'll have to have the sulfuric acid out. So this is going to be kind of like that other one, where we have to line them up just right. Also, give me some more room, as I need a little bit more. Oh, let's see. Where's the best spot for these? Possibly there or there. That feels better. We'll do that one. This direct connects there. This comes up into here. This just needs to get pulled over by 1. If I didn't have the space in here, it would be perfect. Should I rethink that? Yeah. I like the space. I could add a space to here, I suppose. Then I don't have to worry about that. Let's do that. For reasons. And then you go there, and then here. And then we'll also have sulfuric acid coming out of here. 2, 3, 4. Not you. Not you. And I think we'll just recycle the sulfuric acid right here. In that, so I can use the picker tool here. And we'll just do that. And you're going to output... Yeah, just do this, Wally. You're going to output sulfur, mineralized water, and purified water. I'm pretty sure we're sinking that purified water as well as all the other purified waters. Because if it's not used within a specific system, there's no ingredients for purified water in any of these setups. So if it's not used within that specific system, then it's not being used at all. So we'll sync that, which means I need another clarifier, because I used all the ones that I had. I have so much extra stuff now. I'm pretty sure that said I only could make like 2 before. And then we'll just sync all of that. And then this pipe of mineralized water goes into feeding this along with this mineralized water setup here that I guess I should have done as a module itself, but I didn't. And was there a reason why I didn't do that? No. No, not at all. I forgot about setting that up, though, too. Let's see. Oh, the clarifier was done. There we are. And I think I can just direct connect that. This will pipe out to wherever the mineralized water needs to go. Which is into this build, of course. And then we just need to do that last... I forgot that last build of these things here, which I can just do, I think, a pin... I can just do a pin of that. And then the last build is one of these. One of those. And 4 of these. And I do this like... I better not. Is there any use for that oxygen? 26.67? No. And no. Okay. So no, there's not any use for that oxygen. Let's not do it obnoxiously then, just for my own sanity reasons. I would love to do this obnoxiously, though. I wonder if I can. I mean, I'm sure I can. Do I want to put the effort in to do this? I really wish you could do the flipping of the inputs and outputs of these things. That would be awesome. I actually... No, I could do this like this, but then that doesn't really solve the problem that I wanted to solve. Even though it's kind of interesting because the water's all on the line then. But then I still have to get the rocks from here over to there. I could do this, though. Actually, that's kind of clever. And then we can do... Can I borrow one of these without making it again? Yeah. We could do these on the outsides, like that. I would need to bring it in here, though, which is fine. Maybe I just bring that down. Actually, no, this could be... This could be here. I'll leave that one alone for right now. Pick this up. These could be here. And then, because I made them the extra space for a reason here. And then we can have each one of these flipping, yeah, 0.2, 0.3, 0.25, I guess, maybe, there. And then here, here, and there. That gets the rocks direct inserted, which is fun. That gets this taken care of better. This just needs to go up here. And then I do this and that. And then I just connect that in somehow together. I guess I need more pipes again. And then these just need to be vented, so they're kind of easy to do. I hadn't deleted that thing again. I could bring them together even and vent them in one spot to save myself vents. Cost of vents or cost of pipes, I guess, is what you sacrifice in that case. I could do this, and then I could do this. Slightly off-centered. Oh, I could do it like that. Ooh. Oh, that's good. That's actually really good. And then do this up here. Then I'm going to be right there where that is. But not right there where that is. What if I did crazy like a fox here? Those are offset there. Oh, I did this in the wrong spot. That's why. You should be here with one of these. And you should have been over here with one of these. Because that should be all hydrogen. Yeah, I almost screwed that up. And then that can come over here. This can go here. We can vent that. You know what, though? I have to get the crushed rock into there, too. So I can't do this exactly. Maybe just from one side. How much crushed rock do I have? 1.7. What if I do this? How much does that move? 4.62. But I'm going to do it symmetrical because I can't do it symmetrically, though. Well, then why am I bothering with that? Because that only does 2... How does that go faster? Oh, I see why it goes faster. I could do this one, though. And that goes faster. I'm going to do that. It's obnoxious, but it works. And then the water can just come in however it comes in. I was hoping to connect those two across, but it's not going to be all that... Ooh, wait a minute. Yes, it is that feasible. I'm going to put it in the middle, though. Like that. And then that can come in. This can come in. I can even connect these together. And then we have all of that. Rocks. And then this comes out here. Out to wherever it needs to go. You get to be conjoined together. And then we need flares here. Or this one. And this one. And then there was one other place where hydrogen was coming out. I want to make sure that I flared it. And that was not you, but you. Right. There's a surplus of hydrogen here as well. So we need one more overflow here. And one more flare. And then we're finally done with all the block building. And then we just need to do all of the assembly. So that'll be at least one more episode for that. We'll see how that plays out. I guess I didn't power all these, but we can do that. However, I can even do it off camera, I suppose. And then we can put it all together next time. So thank you all for joining me. and I'll see you then. Bye for now.